What's going on, guys? This is our weekly solo players guide to the Nightfall. This is our Hunter edition. If you are new to the channel, we do this normally every single Tuesday and Wednesday. This week, the universe was against me yesterday, between the work schedule, between Bundy's server maintenance. These just weren't able to get done yesterday, so we're doing them all today. So we do these every single Tuesday and Wednesday with the Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. So if you need any one of those guides, look in the description box down below. Those links will be there for you. As well as a Challenge of Elders guide, which I do believe this week is a precision kill bonus. So we're also going to rock the Hunter. You'll see why if you decide to watch that video. The link is also in the description box down below. But other than that, let's go ahead and rock what the modifiers are, and then we'll look at our setup as far as weapon suggestions, subclass suggestions, subclass perk suggestions, all that good stuff, and then we'll just rock the hell out of this guide. Modifiers this week include Void Burn, void damage from any source is greatly increased. Brawler, guardian melee damage is also greatly increased. Rounded, players take more damage while airborne. This one is actually a pain in the ass. Worst modifier this week by far. Ironclad, more enemies have shields. Not too awful bad, just means the Silence have shields. And then Daybreak, which gives you mayhem modifiers. So all your abilities are going to recharge very quickly. So all your grenades, your super, as well as your melee charges are all going to get vastly expedited. I don't know. You're gonna get supers like every 30 seconds. Put it like that. As far as setup goes, rocking the Bones of AO, of course. I would say a scout rifle of some kind. So if you have, I think it's the Doom of Chelchis Adept, that one is void. Or the pulse rifle from Wrath of the Machine, if you got that one Adept, that one would also be really great here. Of course, we're rocking Devil's Dawn in Void, obviously. But if you have an Ex Machina or an Event Horizon, that's also in Void. As you can see, it won't do as much as Devil's Dawn or Ex Machina, but they will get the job done as long as it's in Void. And then I'm using a Void rocket launcher. This helped me a whole lot more than the this guy right here. And as far as subclasses go, of course we're rocking Shade Step. Lockdown, grenade and smoke effects last twice as long, allowing strong territory control. So your grenades are going to last twice as long. And if you need to go invis, which I was doing a whole lot in the final boss fight, so I suggest Vanishing Smoke. You'll be invisible for twice as long. Now if you want to try it out, Envenomed, I do believe counts as a melee. So this might do extra damage as well. I didn't try that out. I'm not sure. You might have to ask Dado about that. But as far as me goes, I love Vanishing Smoke. It gets me out of a lot of tight situations. And then I was using Vortex Grenade. I was trying Void Wall before. Just wasn't working out for me. So other than that, let's go ahead and rock this guide. Alright, so as soon as you hit this first Nightfall modified area, what you want to do is get rid of these Scions as quick as possible. There's going to be about 5 or 6 of them up there. There's also going to be about 6 or so Legionnaires down below where we're at to our, what we're now looking at right now, which is to our left of when you walk in this room. I'll go ahead and take them out as well. And then once you round the corner, there's going to be 3 or 4 more Legionnaires, a Centurion. No, it's called the Colossus. There's going to be 1 Colossus, and I believe 2 Phalanxes. So you want to take them out pretty relatively quickly. They're not going to spawn in, they're not taken, so that's always nice. As you can see, I'm just rocking my grenade, rocking my super every chance I get. And then, as far as super, I don't know if I said, I don't remember. Bloodborne? That's not right. Bloodbound, though, is right. Is really decent. especially for these first couple waves, and even some parts in the final boss. But I would actually suggest using Black Hole for this particular strike, just because you can't jump, so you're not going to be able to like jump all over the place and like bam, 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 and just get rid of everything really quickly. As you can see, it takes me a little bit longer this time around, but yeah, just be careful. Obviously, you can take your time. I try and rush this this next part a little too much, and it does catch up with me. There we go. Let's go ahead and edit out my death.
Watch out. They brought a tank.
Alright, so preferably you'll have a full set of sniper rounds. That would help a lot in this part. I do believe it is 4 shots with your sniper on each little thruster. Those are the crit spots you want to hit. So go ahead and do that. That will take them down very quickly. Otherwise, as you can see, I was just rocking my my rocket launcher, and I'm throwing grenades every chance I get. Anytime I got a grenade, as you'll see, I will throw it, except for, of course, when I'm talking about it. But then what you want to do is watch that tank's cannon. It will charge up. What you want to do is hide behind some cover every time it starts to charge up. It will cancel out that shot. So if you can, definitely do that. If not, that's fine too. But as you can see, I'm just trying to keep these ads at bay. This is really like about as safe as it gets. So make sure you're going invis quite often, or you're better at controlling ads than I am. Either way, grenades, use those grenades on that ramp if possible, and then just keep throwing grenades at the tank. There will be ads on the other side of this wall, so don't go over there, or try not to. And then just take out that guy if possible. As you can see, one rocket launcher shot with a tether actually did the trick. Be surprised. But then just keep dealing with ads. Keep throwing grenades at the tank. Keep shooting the tank, especially with those sniper shots if you got them. And then we'll move on.
That tank was a present from the brothers.
Alright, so once you come back around this way, there will be some taken ads. I just go ahead and tether them if you can. Rocket launchers work great. Grenades work great. Just watch out for that orb right there. That does void damage. And it is coming from one of the Centurions. I think there's only one. So take him out especially quick. He's usually up on that ramp, kind of mid-ramp. Then go ahead and collect any ammo you might need, and then move on. Once you get here, there is going to be a bunch of Legionnaires, one Colossus, and I think two or three Phalanxes. Nothing too major. Try and use as much sniper ammo as possible if you get that that ammo box. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Just take them out with your abilities and your weapons. Doesn't really matter. Just take these guys out as quickly as possible. But at the same time, be careful because there are a lot of them, and even though they're not doing void damage, they can melt you pretty quick. So watch out for these guys. And then we'll move right on. Alright, so this boss fight is, you can cheese it a little bit. That's what we're gonna kind of do. But it does get a little bit difficult. Let's go ahead and shoot these little explosions that are around the room. Pop a special synth or a heavy synth depending on what box you have. If you get the special box, obviously pops heavy. If you get the heavy box, pop special. Just so you have full ammo right at the start. Be very careful of that. You want to be as far back in this corner as possible. Otherwise that happens, and if you're not at 400 light and you're in the air like my dumbass was, it could kill you. So just be very careful. What you want to do is just kind of come out of this little corner that we're standing in just long enough for him to notice, oh hey, he's out, I better go strike him. Because for whatever reason, he'll actually hide from you while you're in that corner. So just keep popping grenades, popping in and out of this little area. And then when these guys spawn in, there's going to be 3 phalanxes on the right side. Take them out first. And then there's going to be about 6 or so scions. Deal with them later, because a lot of them will kind of stay up there. Some of them will run down here. Either way, they're nothing all that serious to worry about. As you can see, I take them down relatively quickly. And then just keep doing what we're doing. Keep dealing damage to the boss. And then once you get him to flee, another similar wave to this will spawn in. On the left side, there's going to be some scions and a few legionnaires. And then on the right side, there's going to be 1 centurion and 3 phalanxes, so be careful of that. Once you take out those guys, as long as you don't take too long, I think it gives you about a minute or so to take rid of those guys, and then the next boss will spawn in, and then we'll talk to him once we get to him. Alright, so once this guy arrives, go ahead and just run around. This is a perfect time to pick up any ammo you might need. Go ahead and pop that heavy box if you got it. If you have to, if you don't already have full heavy, or otherwise, you know, just leave it like you see me do here. And then just pretty much just throw grenades. If you have a 300 grenade build, it'll take like 2 seconds to get a grenade. So you can literally just pop them every like 2 or 3 seconds. So as you can see right there, just watch me throw it again. 1,000, 2, 1,000. It takes about 2.5 seconds with a 300 discipline build. So that's always nice. Once you get them to about a quarter health, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 3 Legionnaires. I can count, maybe. And then on this side is going to be, again, 3 Legionnaires, but also a Centurion. Nothing too bad at all. As you can see, I take them out really easily. I would highly suggest taking out the right side first and then dealing with the left side, because they have a longer way to travel before they can actually do damage to you. And then with this guy, as you can see, he's hitting that, I don't know what that is, that battery on the top of the screen just above my health there. It's hitting that, so you can actually go, as long as you stay against this wall, you can go all the way to the left if you feel like it to do damage to him. Now when this one comes, this is when the majors start coming out. As you can see, there's one major Legionnaire on the right hand side, and there's also a Phalanx and a few more Legionnaires, and then a major, no, that's another, so there's going to be 2 major Legionnaires, 2 Phalanxes, and then some regular Legionnaires. If you have to run over here, you can actually duck behind these little boxes that I'm standing behind right now, and that will help you out a lot. Now once you kill that final enemy, you have to haul ass back into this corner. Otherwise, Valis Ma'al, or whatever his name is, will get you. So just remember to stay in that corner, or go, you can start moving on to the left, just like I'm doing here, to kind of coax him out of hiding. Once you get him down to a quarter health or a third of health, he's going to spawn in another wave of ads, so be very careful about that. You can see him popping that special synth now. So just be wary of that. I believe there's going to, it's just like the same as the last wave. There's going to be some Scions this time. As you can see, I popped my super. I'm not taking any chances. I do not want to start over now. And then from the left side, it looks like 2 Legionnaires and 2 Phalanx. So not bad. It's not horrible to deal with at all. Remember, take out the right side first, and then continue dealing damage to Valis Ma'al. Once you take him out, this is where it gets tricky. Once Valis Ma'al is dead, there's going to be one more wave, and it's going to be primarily major enemies, and they are going to come out from where Valis Ta'ark is standing. So you're going to want to be very quick when you do this. What you'll see me do is I go invis, and I immediately haul ass to that heavy box, pick that up, and then I'm going to use my tether, hopefully on some ads. There's going to be a major, 1 or 2 major Legionnaires, 1 major Phalanx, not Phalanx, yeah, actually there's going to be 2 major Phalanx, and a major Centurion, as well as 2 Scions. It's not the worst, as you can see, but you do want to be very, very careful. Yeah, unfortunately, I just completely screw up. That's alright. But you know what to do. Now, do not shoot your rockets if you're using rockets at the major Phalanxes. They will not take damage, which sucks. So what you want to do is tether them if you can, and then throw a grenade. Or if you're super crazy skilled and for some reason you're still watching this video, you can use Envenomed. You can like wombo combo them with your grenade and smoke if you're using Envenomed, like I said. But definitely try and get rid of that phalanx guy. I thought I got him there when I saw the orbs, but apparently not. Just go ahead and take them all out, and then once you take all of those guys out, just go ahead and start slowly dealing damage to the boss. Once you start doing that, it's very easy once you take out the rest of the ads. As you can see, I'm just not even taking chances. Shoot my last rocket at a Scion. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Subscribe, like I said, if you're new to the channel. Links in the description box down below. All these videos are going to come out today, no worries. I got you guys covered. And other than that, I will talk to you guys later.
We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.